Maria. Cool.
For those of you that don't know, the car market has been crashing big time. And in 2024, dealerships and some manufacturers are so desperate to get cars off the lot, they have discounted the MSRP greatly.
What?
Damn right. About time. Buckle up, boys. We got a fun one today, okay? This one's going to be a lot of fun, at least for me. And hopefully we learn something here. So what does this dude mean by car dealers are getting desperate? I don't know. You've probably seen these videos 1,000 times. But this looks like a Toyota dealership, and they're asking their employees what they pay a month. Now, this video is kind of like Return of the Hoopty. Okay, it's kind of my prediction. And I'm loving it. So let's have some fun, and hopefully we learn something.
What are you driving with your car payment?
I drive a 2020 Corolla and I pay $300.
I drive a 2022 Toyota Tundra. I pay $625 a month.
2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
Loser. I don't actually mean that, but kind of.
No car payment. I pay cash.
Woo! 2024 Toyota Limited 4Runner and I pay $572 a month.
I drive a TRD Camry. Payments $550 a month.
Okay. So, if you're new here, welcome. But in the last live stream I did a little call-in show thing. I made a joke saying that people with $600 a month car payments, it would actually be smarter to go buy a $3,000 to $5,000 used car once a year versus that. So we're going to go check this car out, and this is going to be fun. I might buy it. All right, so we're about to go pick up this 97 Eldorado. Just found it, just posted on Craigslist. Really nice old lady, Nancy. You know it's legit when the old lady's selling the caddy. You know what I'm saying? The Eldorado, baby. Yeah, so we're about to go scoop it up, and let's see. Let's see what a $4,000 car can do. This is going to be a good time. It's looking pretty crispy. Oh, look at those alloys on those. Look at that custom lug nut bolt kit. A little squeakage, but nothing crazy. Okay, so I actually bought it. It was low mileage, 97 Eldorado, 50,000 miles on it. Super clean. Grandma drove it. Now, it was $4,000 cash. Low miles. Now, to be fair, I'm in a bit of a different situation. This isn't like a flex video. Look at my $4,000 car. I really showed them. It does have a nice ass on it, though. I will say that. Okay, so I actually just went, got it registered and everything. So we're talking $4,400 out the door.
Ladies.
Okay, and then I dropped it off over at my mechanic. So let's just even say it's going to run me, which I don't think it needs much work. I just wanted to get the AC refilled, little bullshit like that. The seatbelt didn't work properly, but the engine seems super clean. But I'm just making a point, and we're going to go over that right after this lady here. I know it doesn't look like a lady, but it will make sense. So this one goes, the car market has crashed, not enough tow truck drivers to retrieve the vehicles. Okay, we're going to talk about the caddy in just a moment, but this is going to paint everything together here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the car market has officially crashed. Tens of millions of Americans.
So they're talking about how people are falling behind on their car loans and they're just turning them back in because they just simply can't afford them anymore. I make 3 times the amount of money that I made 3 years ago, and my car payment is $600 a month, and I pay $200 a month in car insurance. I pay $800 a month just for my car, plus $50 a week for gas. I quite literally only drive my car to work. So to pay $800 a month plus gas to only go to and from work, I'm about 5 minutes away from turning my car in to a dealership and buying a used car that has no payment.
Classic. Okay, so I'm no college graduate or mathematician, but nor did I barely graduated high school. But it seems that I can think a lot more clearly than majority of society. So let's do some basic math here, okay? That lady, okay, with her what was it, $600 a month, okay? Let's $7,200 for the year, plus her insurance, which is another $2,400 for the year, okay? We're not even going to include gas, all right? Cool. We got $9,600 for the year. And remember, she's going to have to pay that every year, not including her down payment for the car. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now, let's go with this Cadillac, which honestly, I probably would have went with the Toyota or the Honda or something like that, but this is just a secondary car for me. So a little bit different, just proving a point here. Okay, so my insurance was only $100 a month, $1,200. Okay, I'm going to round it up to $5,000 for the car. All right, let's just call it $5,000 with the registration, everything. I just dropped that at the shop. Who knows? Might be 500, might be 1,000. You know what? Let's just tack on another 1,000 just for fun. Okay, just for fun. Let's just say it needs some more work done. Okay, so with buying the car outright, okay, we're at $7,200 for the year. And just to paint you some pictures, so we're $2,000 less than that lady, not including her down payment, because I don't know what it is. Only the Lord knows what she paid. So, just making a point here is every year I could go buy a car. If that car just took a dump, I could just go buy another car every year and still save more money. I know. It's tremendous. Just proving a point. And I'll save it for the end, but I'll show you how to work Craigslist just in case you don't know how. All right. So if you're new here, I like to read some of your guys' comments from previous videos. Keep it fun, keep it light, keep it loose. This person, Jess, goes, I deliver packages for FedEx. Wow, congratulations. No, I'm just kidding. Goes, I come to the most rundown looking shack houses, and there's always a brand new Mustang parked in the driveway. Classic. I know, it's hilarious. This guy goes, my car is the oldest in the parking lot at work, and sometimes it bothers me, but I'm also one of the few people at work who owns a home. I like to think I made the right choice. Yeah, I know. Isn't that awesome? And I'm going to show you guys towards the end of the video. I'll show you how to work Craigslist, okay? Just in case you don't know how. And just to show you guys some examples. This person goes, if a majority of people refuse to buy new vehicles, the prices would drop. Well, here's the problem. The return of the Hoopty thing, okay? I think this is going to just keep happening more and more and more. There's going to be more people out here, and I think it's smart. Who cares if you drive an older car? Like, you're not going to be able to afford the new cars anyways. No offense. This dude, Snack Man, he's always kind of appreciated you still being a part of the channel. He goes, someone pointed out to me if you drive through more expensive neighborhoods, you will notice older, less expensive cars, at least one of the cars, in their driveways. He goes, drive through lower income areas and you will see more expensive cars. And since then, I have noticed how true this is. It's honestly, this is a real fucking thing. Okay? Like, my parents at one point, we lived in a 5-bedroom house. Okay, I grew up in a townhome, but when I was 16, we leveled up. Or I thought we did. It's before the '08 crash. But my mom had a basic used Jeep, and my dad had like a 15-year-old Porsche and a work van. And the Porsche was like nice, but it was noticeably old. You know, he would always get like new sports cars. He would buy and sell them. But yeah, everybody in my neighborhood, there was a bunch of Benzes and stuff, but for the most part, pretty basic cars, but like insane houses. I mean seriously, like it was way too much house for 3 people. Anyways.
You can wait to buy a car, just wait to buy a car. Right now is like the most expensive time, most expensive prices. Everything is taxed. Like, you see me, I still have my wide body Scat Pack. I haven't bought shit, bro, because...
All right, Pop. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck a wide body Scat Pack is. But he's right. I wouldn't buy anything either unless you're going to go old school. This is all going to make sense. So this one's great. These two dudes... Car Edge, I think their channel's called. These dudes are great. It's a father-son thing. But this is showing how the car inventory has spiked so much that dealerships are just like hoarding these cars. Check this out.
This video shows it. Karma, it's not a good thing, man. Look at all of these cars on this dealership's lot. It is insane.
Oh my goodness. We're starting to get an idea of what 2.61 million vehicles in inventory looks like. And it appears as if this dealer wanted all of them.
And it goes, and it goes, and it goes. I mean, look at this, man. This is a Ford dealer and a Lincoln dealer, and there's cars on trucks on trucks on trucks. And Dad, this community
Tesla. So I brought that up because I honestly think it's funny that, and I understand they can't necessarily just lower prices, they'll lose money, but it's funny that they would rather just hoard the cars. They can't even sell them, but they'd rather not sell them than actually move the vehicles. That's the funniest part. And the Hoopty thing, I'm telling you, we're going to test this caddy out. I got it. I'm going to keep you guys posted. Consider subscribing. That way you'll know. I'll keep you guys updated on it, how it's running, all the shit. I'm going to do like a year piece on this car just to prove a fucking point. So anyways, and this is how you know it's bad. Tesla's cutting their prices for the 6th time. I know. Like, who in the fuck? That's how much people don't want. They can't even afford these cars, yet alone want them. It's spectacular.
Tesla has again slashed the prices on their new cars in the U.S. And for those...
I thought this was hilarious. So, Mr. Beast, I know he's doing wonderful deeds out here. That's awesome. I made a joke about, like, maybe I'll be the ghetto Mr. Beast and give away, like, $3,000 cars as a joke. But that's, like, what people can realistically afford. Like, how many people can afford a fucking Tesla, yet alone a free one? You're still going to have to pay for shit. And, so I just thought it was funny that Tesla is doing so bad that they hit up Mr. Beast and they're like, hey, you want to maybe give away 26 of these for us? Look at this. He's going to give away 26 Teslas on Instagram. It's like, what? It's like, bro, like a $5,000, $7,000 used car is perfectly fine. He's just out here giving away brand new Teslas. No shade. I'm just kind of making a point. Like, I don't think this is on accident. I think this is kind of like, yo, we need to move some of these. Who can we call? Who are you going to call, right? Mr. Beast, that's who you're going to call. You're not going to call Jack. That's for sure. Anyways, just something to think about. Or maybe he's just being nice. I don't know. All right, this person goes, if cars are overpriced, it's because a lot of people are still buying them. Good point. True. But I think more and more people are not buying them. And Return of the Hoopty, baby. Yay, West Side. You know what I'm talking about. This dude goes, time to put your pride away, people. Maintain your older car, oil changes. This guy goes, a lot of people think it's cool to be broke as long as they look rich. I know. That's the best part. Bro, I'm going to be sliding up in the Hoopty. Just wood grain gripping. And you're not even going to know. You're having no idea that I'm triple chilling. That's the best part. Okay. Now, this one is something to really think about, okay? I want you guys to really think about this because this is Akon. I don't care how rich he is or successful. He has an amazing point that I think we all can learn something from this, including me.
I got this 10% rule. Whatever I'm purchasing, 10% of 100% value of what I have in the bank, I don't touch it. So, in other words, let's say hypothetically, if you have a car that you want to buy for $100,000.
Right.
If you ain't got $1 million in the bank,
you shouldn't buy that car.
Don't buy it.
Right.
And that goes with your house, whatever. If you want to buy a house that costs $1 million.
Okay, so let's take that 10% rule. This is hilarious. And let's apply that to the everyday person, me and you here, right? Now, this is Craigslist. You can go on there, search used cars in your area. You could customize the price. You could customize the car. But let's use this 10% rule, and let's have some fun. This is exciting. So up first, we got this Acura here. Check this out. 4,600, 105,000 miles, 2005. Is it the sexiest thing? No. Okay, it's not. It's cool. But let's just do some math here. 4,600. That means you'd have to have $46,000 in the bank to go by Akon's 10% rule. I don't think many people have that, but yet, but think about that. If you technically 10% of your money, you can't even go for the $4,600 car. I'm not like throwing shade at anybody. This goes for me too. Okay, but look at all these cars: 3,500, 3,800. Some of these are a little bit of a ripoff, but I'm just making a point here. Look, Toyota, 3,800. I would not buy a BMW. Okay, so I bought the Caddy. Here's the thing about that Cadillac, okay? The engine, not the best thing to repair. Takes premium gas. I only bought it because it's super low miles, and I know it's one owner, old lady, never drove the car. Okay? Only reason I bought that car. Honestly, I was looking for a Toyota or a Honda, but that's okay. I'm just proving a point that most people with these huge car payments, $4,500, I highly doubt most of these people with $500 car payments have $45,000 in the bank to buy a $45,000 car. You get what I'm saying? Does anybody understand what I am saying? All right. So just something to think about. All right? Because there's plenty of cars out here that you can go buy for $4,000 to $5,000. Okay? I thought this one was just funny. Hold on. Look at this. The red joint. Hold on. This thing is like so hood. I'd drive it. The thing's sick. I wouldn't buy it, but I'm just making a point here, guys, okay? Because you could go any of these $5,000 cars here once a year. You could just go buy a new one, and you'd actually save money. I think that's just the funniest part. And I know I'm not tripping because I'm going to do it, and I used to do it all the time. And honestly, they usually run longer than that. Usually you get like a good 2-3 years out of them. Yeah, you might have to fix them here and there, but like Honda, Toyota, Mercury Grand Marquis, I've had 2 of those. Even old Pontiacs. Pontiac's kind of shit. But if you could find something along those lines, not a BMW, not a Benz, not an Audi, probably don't do the old Cadillac unless you're just chilling like that and it's just a secondary car. But yeah, prove to me otherwise. Go ahead, please. And, and if you're someone that can afford your car payment, then I'm not talking to you. Well, I guess I am talking to you right now. I hope you're having fun. But I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just saying that I would rather pull up in the wood grain wagon that I got for $5,000, knowing that my insurance is cheap, I have no car payment. I'd rather pull up in this than pay, what was it, $9,200 a year? For fucking what? For what? Seriously. I want to know. I want to know. I really do. Yeah, so just you guys leave your thoughts. I'm going to end on this note. I originally started making these car videos because I just thought it was funny. It was like, I know how I'll get ahead in life. I'll get a $700 a month car payment plus $200 insurance. It's genius. This is how I'm going to get ahead in life. That's kind of the joke behind it that I thought was so funny. But apparently we're also helping people. This person goes, we're going to end on this note. This person goes, I wanted to tell you a heartfelt thank you. A few months ago, I was literally looking to buy a 2024, 2025 Subaru Forester or something safer and newer. I usually get my car loans through a credit union, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I randomly came across your videos talking about car payments and what people are paying. She was shocked, or he was shocked, whatever. Then you said something along the lines of you'd have to be an idiot to go from no payments to payments. Yes, I did say that because I was the idiot. 8 years ago, I had a $300 a month car payment with $280 insurance. And it was the dumbest shit I ever did. And I never had a car payment since. Okay. So I'm not saying I'm not guilty here. I'm part of the problem. I know. That comment slapped me into reality. Well, thanks to you, I still have my 2013 Honda Accord. Have had it almost 10 years. Payments were $390. It's paid off now for almost 2 years. Needs some work, but she's all mine paid off. Classic. You guys leave your thoughts. I see Return of the Hoopty coming back. I see a lot more of us just saying fuck it, just buying used cars and just riding them out. At this point, I could give a fuck about AC or maybe heat if you live in the snow. I'm down in Florida, but you guys leave your thoughts. Shout out to all my Patreon members. I'll keep you guys posted on the 97 Cadillac. I thought it was funny. Funny story before you leave. I bought another Cadillac, a 1985 Cadillac Eldorado from Kentucky once. And I'm saying this story because when I just bought this car, I drove it to the DMV with no license plates. So you're kind of just winging it. you know. But my friend was like, "Yo, we got no license plate." I was like, "I know." And one time when I bought the car from Kentucky, I drove a car from Kentucky all the way to Florida, no license plate. I know, with my friend Jamel in the car, through the South. I know. I had a cop pull up next to us, and he was like, "Nice car." Didn't even notice there was no tags. Anyways, you got to do what you got to fucking do, though, out here. God, hell of a talk, guys. Also, if you are going to buy from a private person, this is how I bought the Cadillac. Craigslist is basically going to be all private. Make sure they have the title. If they don't have the title, call it a day. Don't even fucking deal with it. Okay? Do some homework. I'd honestly probably do an older Toyota or Honda, even a Ford, older, not too old of a Ford, but like those cars that when they break down, they're cheap. I don't know. What am I fucking talking about? God. Hell of a talk. Good shit.